Welcome to another episode of the Be Wise podcast. I am your host, Chris Y. Wright. Um, did you guys see the Jesse Jackson going home event, the memorial? Uh, I understood the instructions. It looks like the Dems didn't understand the instructions. Obama and Biden, Kamala, Al Sharpton, the MS Now crew, they didn't get it. Anyway, before we get started, let's hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate you joining in and checking out the video. But yeah, Jesse Jackson Jr., son of Jesse Jackson, prominent civil rights leader, also made a historic run for president in 1984. Donald Trump supported him in 1984 when he ran. So, but Jesse Jackson Jr. was very clear. He didn't want any politics at this memorial ceremony. He said Jesse Jackson had a great relationship with everyone on the left, the right, and this was not the day to be stump speeching. Let's hear what he said. I mean, it was pretty clear to me.
Do not bring your politics out of respect to Reverend Jesse Jackson and the life that he lived to these homegoing services. Come respectful and come to say thank you. But these homegoing services are welcome to all. Democrat, Republican, liberal, and conservative, right wing, left wing.
I don't think you could have been more clear than that. I mean, the instructions were clear. But of course, the losers always lose. And they went there and they had their own agenda. Because there's a saying, it says the agenda it's not going to push itself. And the whole idea of like, you'll see Kamala Harris cackling as she normally does, going on there to at a memorial ceremony. Like some people just lose all sense of understanding and decorum. And I know what you're going to say. Well, Trump doesn't have decorum. But I don't think Trump would have taken a memorial ceremony and made it about him. Or took that as a moment to bash Democrats. And you know what? Let's say he might. That doesn't mean you don't know right from wrong, guys. Come on. You don't know right from wrong. Anyway.
Setback to the idea of the rule of law. An offense to common decency every day you wake up to. To the things you just didn't think were possible. Each day we're told by those in high office to fear each other and to turn on each other. And that some Americans count more than others. I don't care what they do in Washington. I care what we do in the community. We beat people bigger than Trump. We fought people harder than them. If we stand up and be what we're supposed to be.
Because in bad times like that, we're in a tough spot, folks. We got an administration that doesn't share any of the values that we have. I don't think I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Let me just say, I predicted a lot about what's happening right now. I'm not here to say it, I told you so, but we did see it coming.
Did Kamala forget that this was a memorial ceremony about Jesse Jackson? It wasn't about her campaign. It wasn't about politics. I told you so. Anyway, and Biden, I just have no words on a podcast where I'm supposed to be speaking. I have no words for these guys. Just when I used to love and admire Obama. Barack Obama was someone I looked up to, but he has just taken some moments lately that's been quite disappointing. And Jesse Jackson Jr. could have let this go. He could have just said, I can't believe they did that yesterday, is what he could have said, but he did not. But before I let him say his piece, what I'm going to say is what those people did, Obama, Kamala, even Biden, because he did say, if you vote for Trump, you ain't black, but Al Sharpton too. For them to get up on that stage and do that shows arrogance, because it was a predominantly black audience. So they just assumed that they had license to preach at them. And being the orator that Obama is, he even put on his preachy voice. I have a dream today voice. And they just assumed, regardless of what Jesse Jackson Jr.'s wishes were, they just assumed that it was okay to go ahead and talk politics after they had clear instructions not to. Because they felt that because it was a black audience, all of those black people was anti-Trump, that all of those black people were Dems. That's, I tell you, I catch heat all the time. When people go, you voted for Trump? And I go, yeah. It's like I've not only violated some code, but I am beneath them or the understanding of what the mission is. Like, Chris, you don't understand the mission if you voted for Trump. People just give you a look like, what the hell is wrong with you? You need to be committed to an institution. But anyway, that's the arrogance that took place at this memorial. They thought that it's okay. We are in a safe place. And I know this is what they were thinking. Jesse Jackson Jr. said that out of respect, but he didn't really mean it. He didn't really mean it. He knows what we're going to talk about, and he'll be okay with it. Arrogance. Unacceptable.
Yesterday, I listened for several hours of 3 United States presidents who do not know Jesse Jackson. He maintained a tense relationship with the political order, not because the presidents were white or black, but the demands of our message, the demands of speaking for the least of these, those who were disinherited, the damned, the dispossessed, the disrespected, demanded not Democratic or Republican solutions, but demanded a consistent, prophetic voice that at no point in time ever sold us out as a people. And it speaks volumes about who the Reverend Jesse Jackson was.
So, yeah, he called them out. He didn't call them out by name. He called them out by their title. 3 presidents. Oh, by the way, he was talking about Obama, Biden, and Bill Clinton had some stuff to say too. Kamala Harris being a vice president, wanted to be a president, never made it. But I'm just saddened that they would take that opportunity and disobey that young man's wishes on his Father's Day. Well, tell me what y'all think about it. But they didn't understand the assignment. And I really hope, and I hope two things. I hope they let it go and realize their mistake. But on the flip side, I want to hear their justification. I want to hear their reasoning for doing it. Like Obama, why would you talk about today's administration? Sharpton, why would you say Trump? I don't know. Y'all chop it up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.